Good morning, welcome. Thanks for clicking on Kehillat Shari Torah's daily review of Maimonides' 613 mitzvahs, the Taryag Mitzvot Sefer HaMitzvahs of the Rambam for Thursday, October 28th. We've been speaking about various prohibitions to deal with the temple, offerings, rituals about the temple, and now we're talking about some of the restrictions on trumas and other foods that priests, Kohanim, are given to eat as part of the Torah's plan for making sure that they're provided for, even though they don't have a share in the land of Israel to farm. Nevertheless, we, the Jewish people, farm our land and give them tithes. So these kodshim, various consecrated foods, holy foods such as truma, such as the choicest parts of the slaughter, which are by dint of mitzvah given to a kohen. The mitzvah that we're dealing with today prohibits a halala from eating these foods. A halala is a woman who has both a connection to what they define here as, she says, a woman of impaired priestly stock. So most commonly discussed example is a child who's the product of a kohen and someone that a kohen was forbidden to marry. For example, a divorcee or something like that. So the child of that union is a halal or a halala. Also, the woman who's not allowed to marry Kohen, nevertheless has intimate relations with him, is also called a halala. So that person is forbidden from eating some of the holy foods that we've been discussing. Next mitzvah, negative mitzvah prohibition number 138, prohibits us from eating the korban mincha, the meal offering of a Kohen. There is a daily offering of the Kohanim, and it's made of meal, and it has to be entirely consumed, burned completely as an offering, and should not be eaten. That's that prohibition. Next prohibition, number 139, the prohibition of eating the meat of a korban chatas whose blood has been brought into the sanctuary. Part of the process, the procedure for bringing a korban chatas, an offering of sin expiation, is to slaughter the animal, to bring the blood inside the sanctuary, sprinkle it in the appropriate places, and so on. So there is a prohibition here. We're not allowed to eat the meat of that korban chatas. It has to be burnt on the altar. Also, the next mitzvah, the last one we'll deal with today, in today's batch, is the forbidden nature of eating a consecrated offering, things that were designated as kodshim, animals that were designated for the altar, which became pasul. They acquired a mum. Someone produced a blemish on the animal, which rendered it invalid for temple use. So to eat that once it's become invalidated is prohibition number 140. Okay, we'll leave it for there today, so please join us again tomorrow, and we'll continue speaking about these various laws that inhere in the Mishkan, the tabernacle, and later in the Temple of Jerusalem. Have a good day.